Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to my wonderful 140 subscribers. This is a good video to check out. There's Mega White Whale Grail comic showing. First of all, I'd be remiss to not shout out followers of the Kraken Slayer. Dope comics coming at you underneath the blackened sky. I love every video you make. You're very entertaining. I don't have your energy. Chance Bartels at Nostalgic Pop Blast. Chance Acting Demo. Al Hardy. He does lots of reviews or just blurbs about like old movies and stuff. Really cool guy. Check out his stuff. Alex the Comic Hoarder. He was instrumental in getting me from 5 subscribers to 30 way back, but I still want to recognize that guy. As always, Chris at the We Love Comics. I buy so many amazing comic books from this guy that offers layaway plan, there's no tax. I've acquired just super key issues, and the key issue I'm showing you is one that I got from him. Again, I don't know why people snooze on this, but I am not. So I'm going to flip the screen. I love monsters. I love horror. I love this cover. House of Secrets, 94. It's a lot of black background. There's, glare and stuff. Hard to find and really high grade. This does not have too many issues other than a pretty significant spine roll, which a pressing will help. I actually think I'm going to have this graded just because I think it's going to look awesome encapsulated. I'm seeing where a lot of this early 70s horror books are really starting to get legs financially. I guess they were overlooked. They didn't compare to the counterpart superhero of Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of Punisher, first appearance of Wolverine, first appearance of Black Cat, first appearance of blah 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 blah. So people have overlooked these, and maybe the books weren't handled that well because nobody thought they would ever be valuable. They're starting to become valuable. Bernie Wrightson, Toth. There's great artists that did great covers. So you might want to go through your collection of some of your rando books to see if you own some of this stuff. Love Witching Hour. I'm actually kind of scared of witches. That's a different story for a different time. I sold this book as part of the Cash Up program. Immediately lamented it because I love this cover. I love this cover. I like the coloring, the witch. I am going to get this graded, and to me it doesn't matter what it comes back. Again, it's got a lot of black background, but I love it. Witching Hour number 10, same thing. A lot of black background. That's glare on the back. What's she about? Why is this guy so scared? I like the greens, the yellows against the black. Super cool. Now, back to the Cash Up program. I sold some books to James. Oh, wait. There's another one. Sorry. I'm jumping ahead. Love this. The Grim Reaper rowing the coffin. House of Mystery 205. Very cool. This gray tone cover. Very cool, very muted. I love it. And I'm going to have this graded once again just because it's going to look so cool. Love it. So now, the Cash Up program. I have been selling books to buy better books. And I have been selling books to James at Mint Hunter Comics, and he had this at a claim sale, and nobody like really pounced on it. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 136, but it's graded a 9.4. CGC for you CGC lovers. I love Green Goblin. I did a video recently about Green Goblin, and you should be watching every single one of my videos. And I was like, okay, I have to add you to my collection. I sold James a couple of books. Silver Surfer #3, first appearance of Mephisto, a 5.0. I sold him Ultimate Fallout 4, Miles Morales, first print, a 9.2. I sold him a Tales of Suspense #57, first appearance of Hawkeye. I sold him first appearance of Batgirl. Trying to remember that issue number off the top of my head. I took those funds because Chris at We Love Comics was doing an auction. And he was selling this. Amazing Spider-Man #1. Now, you know, beyond the fact that this is awesome, and I can't believe I actually own this book, it graded a 0.3. It is a facsimile cover, not a problem. There's 2 ad pages missing that do not affect the story. Not a problem. So I traded 5 books, you know, first Mephisto, first Miles Morales, first Hawkeye, and had the funds to get this. I told Chris I would not disclose how much he sold this to me for, so I will not do that. But I now own Amazing Spider-Man #1. And honestly, for the trade-in value of the books, if I crack this open and literally like tore out pages, one page of this book sells from like $3 to $4.50. You know, I would never do that. Never, never, never. But here's Amazing Spider-Man #1 in Dan the Kraken Man's collection. So I'm going to flip the screen. If you want to say, oh, I can't do this, or oh, it's too expensive, I worked my way up, you know, where, okay, you know, you can buy a couple $50 books that people want, trade those up, and now you got a couple $200 books that people want, trade that up, and you see where I'm going. To lay out the cash, to go, here's this amount of money. I work for a living, and that would be like very difficult for me to do, and I certainly would not get approval from the wife to do that. Chris gave me 18 months. 18 months to pay off this book. It took me 1 month, but it was very generous that he offered that. So in case I got like jammed up and, you know, the house needed repairs or something, I had that cushion of time. But now I'm already like, what's the next book? The 18 months gave me the opportunity to sell books to James at Mint Hunter Comics, get the funds, to send the funds to get this book. But I didn't have the money up front, you know. I have bought from Chris Daredevil #1, Giant Size X-Men #1, Avengers #1, Strange Tales 110. Amazing books. He doesn't charge tax. Usually if you get past like about $1,000 value for the book, he doesn't charge shipping. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing this. So anybody watching this is like, oh man, I'll never own Amazing Spider-Man #1. Well, perhaps you can. Because this is now my collection. You know, there's nothing more to say. So, everybody, enjoy comic book collecting. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my channel. This is Daniel. You know, wow. Love comics. Love comic book collecting. I will see you guys next video. And thank you so much for watching. And everybody, have a great day.